We are gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears as we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories. Hip hip hooray! You survived! You made it to the new year. You're still alive. PHS crew, I hope you have a prosperous 2022. And this new year is good to you. So let's start this year off on the right foot. Here is what I like for you to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I promise it's not a waste of time. And why don't you click the bell? And now we can commence with tonight's tales. I was invited to a New Year's Eve party. The invitation said, bring your friends and don't be tardy. So, me and my best friends were excited to go. To bring the new year and having fun, celebrating and dancing all night long. When we made it to the address of the house, the party was going strong. There were so many people there having lots of fun. Drinking, smoking, and dancing. Our night has just begun. As the night went on, it was getting closer to midnight. The atmosphere changed, and it started to not feel right. Me and my best friends were feeling weird. It felt like we shouldn't be here. The partygoers' faces started to distort and change. They all started looking demonic and deranged. We tried to find a way out, to leave the party. But we ran into the host, who asked us,
why are you trying to leave? We're only getting started. Anyway, there is no way out. All the windows and doors are now gone from this house.
That's when I realized we were trapped. And we couldn't leave. There was no way back. The music was getting faster and louder. We were all dancing so hard it was getting hotter by the hour. One of my friends was finding it hard to breathe. And my other friend's feet started to bleed. We were so tired, all we wanted to do was sit down, rest, and go to sleep. We were dying of thirst and wanted something to eat. This was a real party from hell. I was so dizzy and nauseous, I wasn't feeling well. I prayed to God that this party would end. That's when I realized I lost sight of both of my friends. We were separated and they were lost in the crowd. I tried calling their names, but they couldn't hear me. The music was way too loud. I felt like the party was going on for days. And that we were never getting out of here. We had to stay. I started to think back about the invitation I received. And just like that, it hit me. What the invitation said, it reads, hottest New Year's Eve party. Don't be tardy. Our party will never end. Come party hard with us. Bring your friends. We'll have so much fun, it will be a sin. Now I know the invitation was true to its words. We are trapped here in sin to party forever. This is our world. The countdown has began. 10. This is the beginning of the end. This is a warning to you, my friend. 9. You are running out of time. Watch your back, and you will be fine. 8. This is where you should try to escape. Don't think twice. You have no time to waste. 7. If you don't leave soon, you will feel the terror. And the situation will get worse, and it won't get better. 6. He is very sadistic and sick, and this is how he gets his fix. 5. Find a way to stay alive. You must choose correctly to survive. 4. Once he catches you, he will never let you go. This is the reason you need to keep moving. Don't take it slow. 3. He won't set you free, no matter how hard you beg and plead. 2. Now that he has you, he is inside of you, and there is nothing you can do. 1. He has your soul. He is one. This is the end for you. You're done. Out with the old and in with the new. This is the start of a new year, 2022. Every year it starts off this way. With my New Year's resolution of change that I give up on halfway. But this year, I will follow through. And stay the course and do everything I promised myself to do. I promise you will see. New year, new me. I have so many changes I want to do. So many fresh new points of views. I want a brand new start to my life. And I will start my change starting tonight. I mean, I've always been an awkward and shy kind of guy. Letting people use and push me around while I take the abuse and comply. But no longer for this year. I need to visualize the person I want to be. New year, new me. I will start with a gym membership. To build up my strength and to become fit. I will take up running for endurance so I can breathe deeper too. So I won't have such a hard time when I chase after you. I will learn carpenters also. To build traps and cages. I will meditate to expand my mind. So when I stalk my victim, I can choose the right time. I need to be patient. I want to be an efficient killing machine. Yes, this is who I want to be. New year, new me. No more will I be a wimp or a nerd. You will listen to me. I will be heard. They say nice guys always finish last. But no more. That's all in the past. This will be my year. No questions asked. I will stay sturdy and steadfast. All of these new and exciting things. So much this new year will bring. My future's so bright. This feels so good to me. The time is right. I plan to be a prolific monster. Yes, you will see. I want to go down in history. All these changes, I will succeed. Like the army says, be all you can be. Cheers! Let's celebrate to the new year and the new me! I woke up down here in this hole. How I got here? I don't know. But I do know that I am alone. I am here in the dark, on my own. I start to scream out, "Hello?" Then I stop and I listen. I could hear a groan. I yelled, "Help! Is anyone there?" And wonder if they can hear me and if they are aware. But then everything went silent. I didn't hear a sound. I started to feel strange, like no one was ever around. I sat down and I started to cry, feeling very empty inside. Then I heard a deep snarling and disembodied voice saying,
"What are you doing down there, child? This is no place for you. Don't you know? These woods are wild."
I wiped my eyes and I said, "Please help me. I'm not sure how I got in here. Do you have a rope or something to help me climb out? And a house that is near?"
"No, I don't have a rope, but I do have a tail. And it's pretty strong in a cave I call home, where I dwell."
I was scared and at a loss for words, but I mustered up the courage and the nerves. "I must ask, what are you?" I said.
"I am a wolf, and these are my woods. And you have fallen into my trap. It looks like you are my food."
"This hole is a trap?" I proclaimed.
"Yes,"
the wolf said.
"Tell me, child, what is your name?"
My name? My name is Timmy."
"Timmy, why are you in these woods all by your lonesome? This is not a place for a child that is wholesome."
"I was trying to take a shortcut through the woods before it got dark, but I got lost and confused on my walk. Please, Mr. Wolf, please don't eat me. I don't want to be food."
"I'm sorry, but whatever falls into my trap, I take back home and make a stew."
"I promise, if you get me out, I can get you something better. I'm nothing but skin and bones. I can take you to my grandma's home. She's much fatter. We can go there together," the wolf said.
"Really?"
I said, "Yes. That is where I was going, and if I don't make it there soon, she's going to kill me."
"You do sound very small. I probably can gobble you up in one bite. It's been a few days since I last ate, and my stomach is feeling very tight. I'll take you up on your deal, but once you are out, you promise to take me to my meal."
"I cross my heart and hope to die," I said.
"Okay, then hold on to my tail. I will pull you out. And once you're out, we will be on our way. Just show me the route."
So, the wolf pulled Timmy out of the hole. But unfortunately, what the wolf didn't know, the little boy was a witch, and that she fell in the hole on purpose so she could bait the wolf and make him her dish. She disguised herself as a small child because she knew that would make the wolf riled. So it looks like the witch played the wolf for a fool, and if he fell into her trap, and now he is her food.
I saw a man get murdered today. When the deed was done, the murderer just walked away.
I couldn't believe what I had just seen. I was left stunned and in disbelief.
I happened to witness the scene. By accident. I didn't mean to see.
It's like a bad dream.
I was just looking out my window when I spotted the incident below. I just stood there. I was scared. It was just too much for me to bear. I jumped back, so he wouldn't know I could identify. And if I was needed, I could testify. But I don't know if I should get involved and call the police and try to help them solve. This is a murder case, and I'm the only one who saw his face. Now what the hell should I do? Should I call the police and give them a clue? I wish that I wasn't an eyewitness. And that I'd just mind my own damn business. I can hear the siren now as they race down my street. I know tonight I won't be getting any sleep. I'm really scared. My thoughts have turned into fear and dread. I can see the police searching our grounds, trying to see if anyone was around. Part of me wants to do the right thing, but I don't know if this will be in vain. Because if they don't catch him in time, then that could be my demise. I'm standing here fighting my conscience, because I know I should be honest and come clean with what I saw. But then I hear a pounding on my door. I think to myself, should I answer it? I'm shaking like crazy. I can't handle it. What a scary place to be. This whole situation is a tragedy. I quietly walk over to my door and look out of my peephole. All I could see was a big dark mass. No identifiable features. I thought, this is bad. This may be the killer. I feel a cold chill go down my spine and it makes me shiver. Did he see me before I ducked out of sight? If I open this door, will it become a fight for my life? The banging on my door is getting louder. And then my lights went out. I have no power? I feel trapped. I can't get away. I feel like he's a monster just toying with his prey. Then I hear scraping on my door. Something sharp, a sound I can't ignore. Then there was a force, an explosion. I was caught off guard. I stood there frozen. My door was gone. It was no more. It was broken in pieces on my floor. The man let himself inside, and he looked me dead in my eyes. He said, "See now, I know you saw me kill that man. I can't let you live, do you understand? I'm sorry you picked the wrong time to look out your window and witness my crime. But I just can't leave any tracks of evidence behind." I tried to run away as fast as I could, but it didn't do me any good. Now I'm just laying here, just another victim. A statistic in this homicide system. Last night, I saw a floating head like a balloon. The crazy thing is, I saw it in my room. It was so high up, touching the top of my wall. It had to be floating about 10 feet, looking down on me, making me feel small. It didn't have a body. It was just a head. It started to float towards me, moving closer to my bed. I was really scared. Once it came down closer to me, so it can get a better view, I could see all of its features, and its face was bloated and blue. Its eyes were bulging and blood red. It was making a wheezing sound and filling me with dread. I found myself petrified, and I was full of fear as it stared at me, as it floated near. Moving closer and closer, I could hear its teeth was starting to chatter. Then a burst of cold air hit me. Where it came from, it didn't really matter. It floated over me and suddenly stopped in place. It was just there, hanging in space. The head started to descend till we were nose to nose. So I closed my eyes because I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't want to see what it had in store for me. And if this is the way I must go, then this is the way it must be. So I held my breath and waited for it to come to an end. But nothing happens. I wasn't sure if I was dead. I slowly opened my eyes. And to my surprise, it was morning time. Everything was back to normal in my bedroom. I was still alive. No more floating head balloon. It had totally vanished. It disappeared. No sign that it was ever here. I don't know if it was just a dream, or if it was here in my reality. But for now, I will stay up all night. And I'll be sleeping in the daytime, only in the light. There was a group of girls that I thought were my friends. At first, they were sweet and kind to me. They treated me with respect and with some dignity. But now, I see that this was the plan. One day, they turned on me, and I became the target of their aggression and hate. They would bully and say nasty things to me because I was a bit overweight. It was a strong intensity of malice and brutality, but it was just so much I could bear. One day, they cornered me, and the leader of the trio grabbed me and cut off all my hair. They would kick me and step on me with the heels of their shoes. They would pull mean pranks on me, like holding me down in the pool till my face turned blue. I don't know why the school would let them get away with all the mean stuff they would do. They would turn away like they didn't see all the bad things that they were doing to me. But today is the day I will turn it back on them. They won't know what happened. I will take them all down, all of a sudden. Because I had enough of this, and I'm tired of this shit. Now it's their turn to suffer. When I came to school that day, I was running late, but I was determined to get my revenge. When I was walking alone, they decided to follow me home, thinking they would get the chance to hurt me again. But I took them to a place that was far out of the way. This is where they would meet their end. I hurried and ran inside to where I could set up my trap to lock them in. I ran into a room as they were behind me yelling, "We're going to get you!" "There is no way that you're getting out," I could hear them shout. But I knew better. When they rushed inside, I took them by surprise and closed the door to the room. I locked it. I could hear them say, "This isn't funny and not for play. Let us out right now, or you will pay." I told them, "No. Now you listen to me, because I am the one with the key. I will decide when this game is over. I have taken your abuse for years, and now it's your time to feel fear. You are getting what you deserve. Am I making myself clear? Please have mercy and let us go. We promise we will not do you any harm. We understand all the mean things we did was nasty and wrong," they said. I said, "I don't believe you. Now the shoe is on the other foot. You want me to grant you some leniency?" They said, "Yes, please. We appeal to your decency." "No," I said. "Your words have fallen on deaf ears. I have been humiliated, and you have taken my pride. Now all I want from you is to die." So I left them there, in this old abandoned building. Without a care, this was fulfilling. As I walked out, I could hear them scream for help. But I just laughed and smiled to myself as I walked past the sign saying, "Stay out, building to be demolished." Now, they will never hurt anyone again. They will be abolished. Something is quaking and shaking beneath my feet. The ground is swelling, starting to open, and it's about to swallow me. Everything is moving and vibrating my insides. I ran as the street split and cracked as it started to divide. I start to panic as I'm running all about. All I know is I need to get home to make it to my house. Everyone is screaming and shouting. Cars were screeching, crashing, and halting. It's madness and chaos everywhere you see. It was unreal, so hard to believe. It felt like the wrath of God, like the end of the earth. Everything falling around me with no return. Something is coming from the core of the planet, clawing its way to the surface as the ground is expanding. When it finally broke through, it was free. It was taller than the trees that's surrounding me. It stood over 50 feet, such a sight to behold. It opened its mouth and started to roar. It was a hideous, green, and scaly creature. It looks like it used to be an alligator. Now, it's a monster from a drive-in double feature. Around its body, it radiated a strange glow, like it walked through a toxic radiation flow. I wanted to run and to hide and find a safe place, just anywhere far away. But I just stood there with my mouth agape. I was gawking instead of moving to escape. The monster started moving, destroying everything it came in contact with. The army showed up, and they were ready and well equipped. They wanted to take down this invader quickly, but nothing was working. We needed a miracle severely. The monster was causing so much havoc. If it keeps going, it was going to wreck our whole planet. It seemed like we were losing this fight. But then came the morning light. The monster buried itself back underground. It was all over, at least for now. Now we know that this monster exists, that it lives below us within our mist. So now, please tell me this. If it came up from inside the planet to the surface, how many more is living and waiting just below to hurt us? I was taking a walk down a lot. I was walking fast, almost in a trot. On a beautiful sunny day, it was a little hot. When I came across a box. I looked closely at the box, and I noticed it had a lock. A box with a lock, I thought. Well, that seems peculiar. Then I heard a child's voice say,
I'm the boy in the box, and I was left here to rot. Can you please open the top and let me out?
I said, "Oh my, who put you in the box? And why did they leave you here to rot? Out on this beautiful sunny day, even though it's a little hot. And did you know there is a lock on the outside of the box?" The boy in the box said,
I don't know why they put me in this box, and I can't see it's a beautiful sunny day, but I am hot. And can you find a way to break the lock and open the top?
I started to look about, and I spotted a rock. "I see a rock," I said. "I should be able to break the lock with this rock. Then I will open the top of the box." I was about to smash the lock with a rock when walked by a fox. The fox said,
What is going on here?
I said to the fox, "There's a boy in this box who was left here to rot, and I'm about to use this rock to break the lock on the outside of the box so I can open up the top. The fox said, "Stop!"
That's the reason he was placed in the box. Because who will put a little boy in a box and leave him here to rot on a beautiful sunny day, even though it's a little hot? And they put on that lock to make sure he couldn't open the top. Now, are you about to break the lock with a rock? Maybe we should call the cops?
The boy in the box said,
Please, mister, don't listen to that fox, and please don't call the cops. Just go ahead and break the lock, so I can get out of the top. It is very hot.
I don't know what I should do. I really don't want to be cruel. I feel a little bit confused. Because if I listen to the fox and leave the boy in the box that's hot to rot and not break the lock to let him out of the top, then I will feel like a clot. I decided to go ahead and break the lock with the rock when a man rolled by with a horse and cart. That was his shop. The man said,
Stop!
He said,
That is my box with the lock, and it fell off my cart. That looks like a shop.
Me and the fox looked at the man and said, There is a boy in that box, and he said he was left to rot. Plus, he is hot and wants the lock off the box so he can get out of the top. The man said,
Yes, I put him there.
The fox asked,
The boy in the box isn't a boy at all. He is something we should all fear. He is straight out of your nightmares. He is from another dimension. Good thing the fox had his superstition. I am glad I got here when I did. Because if you open that box, we will all be dead.
The boy in the box started to scream and shout and bang on the box top and roar to "Let me out!" Me and the fox moved away from the box as the man with the cart that looked like a shop grabbed the box and put it into another box. Then he added chains and a much bigger lock. So that was the whole plot of the boy in the box with a lock that was left to rot on a beautiful sunny day that was a little hot. Whew.
Thank you for staying around and letting us entertain you with our creepy stories abound. We are here every Friday with our scary tales. This you can count on without fail. We thank you for being a fan, because this year we have so much planned. But until then, thank you. And come back again.